iteming the guards, installing new timer fuses, and it gives you kind of tips and tricks on, you know, what Hearthstone is. But otherwise, Gul'dan versus Valeera. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to go first, and it looks like I want to get rid of Twisting Nether. I'm not going to see that for a while. But otherwise, I don't really have any minions in my opening hand, so I'm kind of considering getting rid of Shadow Bolt. I think I will. So let's get rid of those two. Alright, so I did pull Flame Imp and Sense Demons, which is going to allow me to pull some more demons from my deck into my hand if I don't get any more critters. So I probably want to play that Flame Imp first. His Battle Cry is going to deal 2 damage to my hero. That's fine, he's a 3/2 for 1. I'll take the 2 damage, that's fine, but I'm about to put the pain on Valeera next turn. I can't do anything else, so I'm just going to pass my turn to my friend here. As you can see, we're in the Stranglethorn Veil board. I'm going to light a fire over here. There's lots of cool interactables you can do. You can change the skin on your tent. I like the zebra skin myself. Valeera's thinking about her first play. And doesn't really play anything. That's fine, no secrets, so I'm definitely going to hit her for 3 this turn. I've got a couple options here, excuse me, just one option. I can either Power Overwhelming and kill my imp. I don't really want to do that right away. Or I can use my hero power and draw a card. I think I'm going to use my hero power to draw a card. Drain life is good. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hit Valeera for 3 with my Flame Imp. And I really can't do anything else, so I'm gonna pass my turn to her. In the meantime, I'm gonna make a nice, lovely rainbow. So there's been a couple things that we've been changing about the first turn mechanics. One is we're not giving the person who went second 5 extra hit points. We still have a couple things in mind how we want to balance that. But for now, that's one we're not going with. Alright, so I've got a Bloodsail Raider to deal with. She didn't trigger her Battle Cry, which would have her gain attack equal to the attack of her weapon. Let's take a look. I can either kill her outright with the Imp, but he does so much damage. I could Shadow Bolt it. Drain Life's probably not going to do much, but Shadow Bolt's probably the best option here. So Shadow Bolt to the face. She's done. And I'm going to take that Flame Imp and bring Valeera down to 24. I have a few options for next turn. Siphon Soul is also really, really awesome turn 6, but otherwise, we'll see what Valeera has to say about my Flame Imp. It's being quite troublesome for her. Valeera's thinking. She's got 7 cards in her hand. She's got to have something to take out that Flame Imp.
So many options.
Over to the left, you can see what happens in the past. If you lose track of what goes on during a turn, just mouse over the side here. And you can see Flame Imp came into play, dealt 2 damage to myself. So you can keep track of the flow of gameplay. She's thinking about something. Are you going to make a dagger with her hero power? Going to play a card? Am I going to break these vines over here? Yes. Alright, so she equipped a weapon, and that deckhand had charge since she had a weapon equipped. Took out the Flame Imp finally. That's okay. So I have another Flame Imp, which is good. But a lot of direct damage dealing cards. I'm not sure if I want to sense demons quite yet. I could draw another card, I could drain life. I could throw out that Flame Imp, which I think I'm going to do. He's going to deal 2 damage to me when he enters play. I am going to actually play Sense Demons. So some of you are wondering how she made her rogue talk. If you're in a friendly duel with one of your friends, you can actually use the chat function to chat. And the chat actually looks like it's coming from the hero, which is pretty cool. Oh, and I pulled Lord Jaraxxus, Eredar Lord of the Burning Legion. Hopefully I will get to play him sometime down the line. Since Sense Demons does have a chance to pull Lord Jaraxxus, that is very good for me. So Valeera just has 1 more durability on her weapon, so she can attack 1 more time before the weapon falls apart, but she can always make another one with her hero power. Oh, backstab. So she's backstabbing my Flame Imp, which is 0 cost to her, unfortunately, and using the coin to give herself an extra mana crystal. A lot of stuff going on this turn. But the Questing Adventurer, she played first, followed by the Defias Ringleader. And since combo went off, the Defias Bandit also went out with it. So I've got 3 minions on the board that I have to deal with. I do have a Soulfire that I just pulled. I have Mortal Coil, which I can also play on that Defias Bandit to draw a card, which I think I will. Get rid of that and draw a card. Drain Life's not going to do too terribly much for me right now. I could also play my Felguard, who has Taunt, and block some of the incoming attacks. And I can Soulfire as well. So I think I'm going to play my Felguard. Destroy one of my mana crystals. That's okay. And I'm going to Soulfire. If I Soulfire him, it's going to put him to 1. And if he attacks my guy, well, they'll both die. Or Soulfire him, just kill him outright. Either way, I'm fine, because I have that Drain Life. So, even if he attacks my minion and puts him at 2 health, I can finish him off with the Drain Life. So I'm just going to Soulfire over here. I may have been stalling my turn a little much, so my turn timer is showing. So I'm going to cut that off right there. I was thinking too much. Alright, I'm glad he didn't make his Questing Adventurer any bigger. But that's going to happen, and that's going to make sure my Drain Life actually doesn't kill it. So I need to find some other way to get rid of that Questing Adventurer pretty quick before it gets out of control. So we are on turn 5. I've got this Succubus here that I could play, which is going to make me discard a random card when she comes into play. The Drain Life, I could always cast on him and put it at 1. But that's not going to do me too much good right now. I may take my chance with the Succubus and see what card she makes me discard. I think that's not too bad. If he decides to attack my Succubus with either of these guys, one of his minions are going to die. So I may just hold on to that Drain Life for now. And instead I will take 2 damage and draw a card. Voidwalker, good pull. I'm actually going to put him out. 1/3 minion with Taunt. It might keep one of these guys at bay, at least for a turn. That'll be it for me. Nope. Gonna poke the Stranglethorn Tiger over here.
shall suffer.
Gonna light a fire. Oh, a gold Bloodsail Raider. Very shiny. So she gains an additional attack when she comes into play because he has his dagger equipped. And that questing adventurer is getting out of control. I may need to put a stop to that pretty quick, but he's going to finish off my succubus, leaving me with not that many options. Ooh. Took a bunch of damage. So with the Felguard, his battle cry is destroy one of your mana crystals. You do lose that permanently, so that mana crystal just gets destroyed when you play it. I may not live long enough to see Lord Drax's interplay, but holding on to that drain life wasn't too bad, because at least I can finish off this pirate here and get 2 life back. But the combination of damage, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm at 13 life, so unless I can bring out a protector this turn, or excuse me, a minion with taunt, I am probably just gonna die. So I don't see a way for me to get rid of this questing adventurer right now. That is a bummer. The questing adventurer works really, really awesome in a rogue deck, especially because the rogues just love to play a ton of cards and combo off each other. Ooh, the deadly poison's giving his weapon +2 attack, and this is going to be really, really painful for me. But good game, sir. Good game. And that is round 1 with the Warlock deck. Unfortunately, I lost, but that's